Wake up.
Oh my God, why won't you wake up? Oh, please, please wake up. Listen. Oh shit, it's coming back. Wake up, goddammit, wake up now! Jeez, that was too close. I ain't getting paid enough for this shit anymore. So this is the little secret they were trying so hard to keep from me.
Secret? Who? Where? Where are my friends?
Holy shit, girl. Looks like someone messed you up good. Can you remember what happened to you? How you got here?
I can't remember. I remember my friends. A lake. We were celebrating, then it's all a haze.
Seems like you don't even know if you're coming or going. Speaking of which, I suggest we do the latter and hightail it out of here before we end up like that poor bastard. You lead the way. I don't fancy being in the firing line with you all messed up in the head and all. Plus, I'm wearing heels.
New York? No, it can't be.
Good Lord, what is this place?
I don't know. My head is still spinning.
So you still can't remember anything, huh? Well, I remember more than a little bit about what I was doing before I got here. The call came over the wire about some kind of chemical spill out in one of those Hicksville towns in this backwater crap hole. We were the nearest crew to the scene, so I get hauled over there in the van, all dolled up and the like. But when we get to not even 10 miles of the town, we find barricades and men with big guns. They looked military, but not regular GIs. We were ordered to turn around and beat it. But I'll be damned if after 8 months of covering bushfires and those damn cattle mutilations, I was going to let a real story slip through my grasp. So we decided to take a closer look. Apparently we got a little too close. They must have drugged us or something. Because I woke up with the world's worst hangover, just like you did. That's about all I remember. But I had a bad feeling then.
So you think this is related to some chemical spill?
Maybe. But that thing back there sure wasn't your average motel cockroach. I wouldn't have fancied that thing crawling into bed with me. So, say, I never actually caught your name back there.
My name? Dirt. At least that's what my friends call me. I have a real name, but it's kinda lame, and it doesn't mean much to me anymore. So you can just call me that.
Okay, Dirt. Sounds more like a man's name to me, but each to their own, I guess. My name's Penny. Penny Whistler. And don't you dare laugh. I think my dad was drunk at the christening or some shit. Anyway, what do you say you and me get the hell out of this place and try to get a handle on what is going on around here?
Wait, my friends. I have to find them. They might be hurt or in danger.
Well, I haven't seen anyone, so it wouldn't surprise me if they hadn't hightailed it out of here and left you to carry the can, so to speak. But you want to have a look around? Be my guest. I'm going to try and get a signal on my cell and see if I can get through to someone.
My thanks, young lady, for your help. I was a little tardy on leaving after I heard the... Say, I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a contractor?
No. I woke up in the, police station. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I best be off then. I don't want to miss the last train.
Wait. Have you seen anyone else around here? I've lost my friends and I must find them.
I haven't seen anyone else on this street, but there might be people left on this block. If they had any sense, they would have made their way to the tube through field operations by now.
Tube? Field operations? What is this place? What the hell are you doing?
Keeping my options open.
Have you lost your mind?
No, just my sense of emotional detachment.
What the hell are you talking about? You're supposed to be my friend.
Friend? Friend? Who said anything about us being friends? You barely ever spoke to me. You asked me the time of day once or twice. Do you think that makes us friends? Well, I tell you. You tell me what happened out there. Now you got into this place, or else I'll show you the true meaning of friendship.
Okay. Why don't we both calm down? Leaf, they call you that, right?
Is anyone else with you?
Look, I don't know anything about what happened to me, or you. The last thing I remember is we were all out camping. Then I woke up in a goddamn jail. The city above is crawling with these hideous things. I was told this tube was the only way out.
Maybe, but your lack of clarity disturbs me. If life has taught me one thing, it's that you're better off alone. Less complications. So I'd think I'd like to remain that way.
No. Wait, there was a woman, Penny or something. She was a reporter. I lost her on the top side. That was it, though. I don't remember anything else. You're the first friendly face I've seen in what it seems like a lifetime, and now you're even holding a gun to my face. Say, how about you get off my goddamn case and we figure the way out of this together?
Godspeed to you, Dirt. You always seem like a good kid.
Wait! No! What the hell? This was some kind of film set?
Well. Truman Burbank, eat your heart out.
You? By the way, thanks for helping me deal with that giant gunship back there. Really appreciate it.
Sorry, you beat me to it. I only found this place by following the sounds of the explosion.
Hey, am I too late to join the party?
Sure, the more the merrier. I could carry you both across the desert if you would just care to hop on my back.
God damn, what was that place? This is gonna win me a globe for sure. What did you guys find out?
Well, I found out that we're in a world of shit, and that you two are about as much help as a kick in the pants.
Well, that's nice. You were the one that wandered off and left me, remember? But fine, be that way. You'll be thanking me when you hear what I found out. I overheard they are holding prisoners from last night's incident in the church at Rock Ridge, a town about 15 miles from here.
My other friends, come on, let's go.
Be my guest. Give them my best, won't you?
Damn it, what's wrong with you? You want to wander off on your own little cowardly lonesome, then fine, get out of my sight. You want to keep living in your happy little world, then just go. Don't worry about all those people that foolishly cared about you.
Don't get off on lecturing me, girl. I know who my friends are. Haven't you wondered how it was just you and me that ended up here? Why we were singled out? Why the rest of them disappeared? Well, I have. I've thought about it a lot.
Oh, can't wait to hear this one.
You think we ended up here by magic? We were traded, abandoned, or forsaken for the greater good. You think people will give a damn about you when there's life on the line? They won't. Honor and trust, they're just things you hear about in books, movies, or in stupid video games. You believe in that? Then you're more naive than I gave you credit for. This is the way of the millennium. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Fine, I guess I just don't get it then. You want to believe the worst in people? Then fine. I guess that makes you the same as those that you look so righteously down upon. I just hope you can sit awake at night and find peace living in the knowledge you betrayed and abandoned your friends. As much as I fear death, I wouldn't want to go on living like that. I couldn't.
Don't give me that karma crap. I don't need to listen to it. I've had nothing but pain in my life for longer than I can remember. At the end of all things to come, we're all doomed to hate. It stalks us, hiding in the shadows, waiting to tear away the brief illusion of happiness and leave us alone again, alone in the darkness.
You have issues, man. But you won't be alone. We can do this if we stick together. I promise.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
Looks like it's just us girls then. Don't worry about him. You tried. So are we gonna head off now or what? Like I said, the army are holding prisoners in the church. You should go there and find your friends. I'm gonna check in on this insect guy who lives in that town. We did a story on him a few months back, raving on about conspiracy theories. So I'm gonna try to catch up with him and see if he wasn't so crazy after all.
What is this? A new spirit come to defile the purity of this house of God?
House of God? What have you done here?
I carry out my work, guided only by the hand of God. The sinners and transgressors against the Lord are purified. I see the sins in their hearts and in their eyes as the life drains from their bodies and their souls descend into the depths of darkness.
You claim to be a servant of God? You're killing people here!
Killing? What killing? I'm simply giving these people what I was denied. To free their spirit once the body is spent, not to be trapped in a coffin of steel and decaying flesh. A long time ago I fell in combat, wounded beyond repair, just as I felt the gentle touch of God's power upon me. I was snatched away, taken by them, changed, twisted, and warped into something else.
But you had already fallen, died a noble death in the service of your country. These are defenseless people you are killing. They aren't ready to depart from this world.
Death is just a simple matter of time. We are all doomed. Every day brings us a little bit closer to it. It is never more than a fraction away. I look into your eyes and see it. You feel it too. And it causes you such pain.
Of course I fear death. Everyone does. I think about it often and it scares me. But I only feel that fear because I love the magic of life and I don't want to lose it before my time.
Your fragile little life is pain, my child. Allow me to teach you the righteous path. If your heart is pure, then fear not. You will be with God soon. Any sins you want to confess before the end.
You really are insane. For the pain you have caused these people, I will make you sorry. Let's go.
Now are you ready to look inside Pandora's box and see the wretched secrets within?
Pandora's box? Is this a place in the mall that sells skimpy underwear?
No, it's the ultimate taboo, the ultimate temptation, and ultimate truth. The truth about what is going on out here.
I think you might want to calm down before you have an accident.
An accident? Whoa, they'd like that, wouldn't they? They'd love to get rid of me, but they can't. They won't. I know too much now. Too dangerous.
So you were saying, the truth?
Yeah, the truth. Project G.I. Ants. Their little secret. But I know all about it. They had me working in there day and night on pheromone trails and insect DNA strains. They were trying to introduce some foreign culture, DNA like I'd never seen before, into insect DNA to create a hybrid, a chimera, a cross species bred for a single purpose. I told them the ethical implications of such tinkering were beyond comprehension, but they weren't interested. Their leader, a madman, single-minded, hell-bent on a single goal. But yes, Project G.I. Ants, there's your answer. That's where these monsters have come from.
A project to create giant insects? They couldn't have thought of a better name, maybe?
They don't care about anything other than their new special species. Why, I don't know. Maybe a new world order. Set to rule in the place of our world leaders. Perhaps some kind of pact with the Babylonian Brotherhood. I know this guy who reckons all the world leaders are like that. Lizards or something like that. There was this one case...
Whew, hold on, cowboy. You're losing me.
Yeah, right. You want to know more. You want to stop them. Then you need to go to the source. Their birthplace. Dreamland.
Dreamland?
Yeah, also known as Area 51, or A51. They deny it exists, but it's there all right. West of here, next to Groom Lake. An old dried-up lake bed. Everybody knows. It's why I stayed here, to keep an eye on him from close by. I couldn't change anything from within, but maybe... the Russian. Yeah, he'll be able to help you.
The Russian?
Yeah, the Russian. He's my friend. We spent a lot of time together watching him. I suspect he knows a way in. Yeah, but he'd never tell me. He can help you. Please go to him. I gotta stay here and continue my work. Maybe I can remember my old pheromone culture notes. That would help protect these people.
Okay, where's this Russian?
He's southwest of here. Look here on this map. You need to go there. He's got a hideout tunnel in the rock face. I'll let him know you're coming. He'll keep an eye out. It's what he does.
Thanks, strange ant guy.
Nah, I'm the one that should be thanking you, you dummy. Now go before it's too late.
Wakey, wakey, little girl.
Where am I?
Relax, little girl, you are safe. Maybe you were having nightmare, yes? This is my home away from home. The insect guy told me you would be along this way, so I kept an eye out for you. You took a anti-riot round from that sniper pretty hard. You've been out cold for a little while.
Oh man, not twice in the same day. I guess I owe you thanks.
Vladimir Kostokovich, intelligence officer second class and proud citizen of Mother Russia.
Well, thanks, Vlad.
You're welcome, comrade worker. You want some vodka? It's good to clear the senses.
No thanks, Vlad. I think I need what little sense still remains to get into that compound.
So it is true. You plan to infiltrate the Area 51 base. Well, little girl, I hope you have luck on your side, as I have watched this place for 7 years and not seen one person infiltrated security.
My God, have you been stuck in this cave for 7 years?
Duh. 7 years ago, I was sent here to monitor new developments in aircraft propulsion technology being developed at the base. Since the political problems in the motherland, communications got less and less. I have not heard from my comrade officer for some time. Maybe they have forgot about poor old Vlad down here.
Hey, I'm sure they haven't forgotten about you, friend. Looks like this place must have had some trick security in place of late. Some of these things I've seen.
Perhaps. So, you really going to try and get in?
I have to. My friends might be inside. I can't abandon them.
Hey, little girl, Vlad will help you. Maybe if we can expose their operations, then I can return to the motherland, to my beautiful Russian wife, and a decent bottle of vodka.
Thanks, Vlad. You're a credit to your country.
You are kind, little girl. Allow me to repay the favor. Here, this rifle is the pride of my country's army. It is powerful enough to shoot through 5 feet of steel and never jams, sticks or breaks like cheap Western crap. But be careful, she has some kick, so only fire in short bursts.
I don't know what to say. Thanks, man.
Not a problem. Come, I will show you the only way into the complex without requiring a small arm. Ah, finally! My, you are a prime specimen indeed.
Well, thanks for the compliment, but you're really not my type. Do you know that aging insane look went out with the dinosaurs, right?
Interesting. I imagine the state of mutations would be further evolved by now, given the part per million of T-76 in the surrounding air. However, I have heard from our field units that you have developed some very interesting additional powers.
Well, how about you tell me where my friends are, and I might treat you to a little demonstration.
Friends? Well, I can introduce you to a friend. Well, actually, he is more like family.
What the?
Allow me to introduce you to my latest and most potent creation. He is the perfect collaboration between our GINs program and our cybernetics program. You will find him to be faster, stronger, and much more robust than you are used to. Much more so than anything my old colleague could achieve anyway. Go fetch my pretty one. Just try not to damage her too much. I'm looking forward to a thorough dissection while the subject is still warm.
This has gone too far. We need to call in the sweeper teams now and get help to people.
Impossible. The area is still compromised. We need to finish cleaning the remaining contaminations and removing the witnesses, according to the containment plan set aside by the Commission.
This is insane, removing witnesses. These are Americans we're talking about. Innocent Americans. This has all gone too far.
Let me remind you, General Campbell, you were part of the committee, and you were party to all decisions pertaining to the conception, execution, and containment of Project GI Ants. Would you like to go to the Oversight Committee for Congress and explain to them how we spent They're $22 billion?
With all mutual respect aside, General, I didn't command our troops in Vietnam, Somalia, and Iraq to turn my back and kill the same people that I fought so hard to protect.
You idiot. You still don't get it, do you? You still don't get what we are trying to achieve here. It is our duty to protect the people of this country. The world has shown us we can be hurt. We are neither invulnerable nor all-powerful. We can't allow this to happen again. We must develop countermeasures, the new ultimate deterrent. Only this time, we are not afraid to use it. It can be commanded. It's clean, and it's ruthlessly effective.
Even if that comes at the expense of the lives we're trying to protect.
The good of the many outweigh the good of the few. Don't tell me they didn't teach you that at the academy.
Even if one of the few happens to be your own daughter?
General Campbell, General Monroe, we have a situation that has developed and has taken things beyond our control.
What is it, Bran? What's happened?
Bravo Company have just returned with specimens that were retrieved from west of Groom Lake.
This is of interest to us because...
This is of concern, not interest to us, twofold. Firstly, the creatures that we examined had managed to overcome their taurine B8 dependency at a genetic level.
So Dr. Malcolm was right.
Yes. It looks like our concerns about that were not unfounded.
So you're saying that the containment is going to require stronger measures?
I'm afraid our problem is more complicated than that.
What are you saying?
We found more abnormalities with this pack of creatures. They were carrying food, as if taking it back for some greater purpose.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
And so you shouldn't, General. Our conclusions at first were that they were merely stockpiling supplies, getting bedded in or something. However, it is much worse than that. We extrapolated their heading vector along the route on which they were found, and we came up with only two possible sites. The plain graveyard to the west of here, and the space center behind that. We proceeded to retask the Exer satellite system that we retrofitted to scan for traces of T-76 hormone trails at a half-meter range. What we found was both amazing and horrifying.
Get to the point, Bryant, damn it!
The point, General, is that they are building some kind of nest. A hive. They are... breeding.
My God.
They are breeding.
There's something else also. Our thermal scans have indicated something big in one of the blast chambers. Something far beyond the size parameters of anything we ever engineered. It appears to be an excision. Something unpredictable. Something we must have evolved to fill a need.
Good God, this is worse than we ever dreamed. We have no contingency plans for this, not at all. What are your containment predictions, Brian?
Containment? Well, given their exponential growth rate, our simulations suggest that they will be fully grown within an hour of birth. You must also bear in mind the T-76 variant used in Project GI was engineered to create creatures that filled a military role to almost perfection. If a reproductive creature has evolved, chances are it will be able to reproduce faster than we can possibly conceive. Containment, General. At this point, I would say once breeding is underway at the hive, containment would be impossible.
A preemptive strike, then. I'll call NORAD. Get the green light to scramble the B-2s with incendiary bombs to vaporize the site.
Impossible! You want to level a $10 billion installation? You think you'll be able to cover up this one? The people aren't going to believe another weather balloon story. The responsibility for this disaster will rest firmly on our shoulders, you fool!
I don't care, Jack. That center is less than 10 miles from the city. If the outbreak spreads to there, hundreds of thousands will die. This stops here. We strike at their hive now, Brian. Purge the Project GI Ant data from our data servers and destroy any physical evidence in the chemical facility. Irradiate the T-76 stock left in the labs and any other trace of the experiment.
I don't think we'll be following that course of action, General.
Jack, what are you doing?
The prerogative of this installation is to create weaponry to give our armies the edge on the battlefield. Top secret, cutting-edge weaponry. The moment word of this is leaked, every country with an ambitious dictator will be bidding for samples to engineer their own programs. Not only Project GI Ants, but all our black projects will be compromised by the congressional investigation that will follow the fallout. The sum of our work will be worthless, ruined. I can't allow you to do that.
Have you lost your mind? Listen, General, we must act now. We must destroy them before we lose the time window.
No! I will lead a team to retrieve the Queen. Then we will nuke the infected area, cleaning up any evidence of the accident.
Impossible, General. The smallest nukes that we have would wipe out the city and make the whole area uninhabitable for 1,000 years.
In every war, there are regrettable casualties. We can't let this hold us back. It is the one advantage our adversaries have over us. They have the resolve to do whatever it takes to achieve their objective.
Have you lost your mind, Jack? That's terrorism you're talking about. You want to become what you despise? Killing all those people won't bring your daughter back? I'm relieving you of command. Put your weapon down. Now. I said now, General!
Are you okay, mister?
My God, it's... Am I dead?
You're not dead, but you're in pretty bad shape.
Do you know who I am?
No. You look familiar, though.
How are you feeling? You look... well. Very well.
I've started to change. I can do new things. And then... then there are the nightmares.
That is unfortunate. I had feared this would be the case. The T-76 GI ant strain is reacting with the T-76 in your own body.
T-76? In my own body? What? What is this?
When you were young, you were very sick, and you would have died, so I had to help you. I couldn't stand by and watch you die. I'm sorry, so sorry if I did wrong, but I just couldn't.
Why? Why save me?
Because I couldn't bear to lose my only child.
You're... my father?
I am.
Then how come you left? Why the hell did you leave me and Mom alone?
Listen, my child. There are so many things I want to tell you, so much that I want to explain, but now is not the time, please. Just believe one thing about me now. Everything I have done in my life is for the love of you and your mother.
But I have so many questions.
There will be time for that. In this life or the next, you must believe me. Now, you must listen to me. These creatures, the GI Ants project has got out of control. They're spreading, breeding even. If they aren't stopped now, then we won't be able to stop them.
I know. I overheard you talking with those men.
Then you already know that some kind of queen has been born, and they are building a hive at the space center. You must find someone to help destroy them. I fear General Monroe will not act. Out of stupidity and hatred, he will not order the creature's destruction. If they aren't stopped now, I fear all will be lost. These things, they adapt so quickly. They're born to kill and to do it well. The T-76 strain will not stop its evolution. That's what it does. Evolves, imitates, and corrupts.
We must go and find someone then. Can you walk? I can help you.
Oh, I can't. I'm afraid my journey has come to an end, my child. Please, forgive me for what I have done. I never meant to hurt.
Rest now, Father. I forgive you. And I swear I will stop this now.
Looking for this?
You find it while looking for your backbone or something?
Cute. No, I found it while I was looking for something else.
How interesting. Well, why don't you let me have it, and then you can go run along and play with yourself, or whatever.
You think you know me? You know, I thought you might be different from the rest. But I guess I was wrong to come back here looking for you again.
I might not know too much about you, Leaf, but I do know you left me alone when I needed somebody the most. Not once, but twice. You think I'm gonna make that mistake again? Trust you and then you go running off? You're wrong.
I'm sorry I left you. I have issues with trust, I know, but I can't help it. I've been left alone myself too often. It hurts so much. I don't want it to happen again. I just want to be alone. Care about no one. Then at least I know my demons.
Interesting. So how's that angry loner thing working for you?
Yeah, it was okay. For a while the emptiness dulled the pain, but now I feel dead. Dead on the inside. I felt nothing for so long, it makes me physically ill.
Look, hey, I'm sorry. I was a bit harsh on you. I didn't realize the way you felt. I wish I had got to know you before all this happened. Back in the real world.
Me too. I think we would have been,
Hey, come on now. It's too soon to be talking in that past tense. We're gonna make it out of this. Let's just be careful and stick together.
sounds like a plan. So we're gonna get out of here or not?
Afraid not. I've got a date with some kind of queen. If she isn't stopped, these things will spread to the city. Thousands will die. We won't be able to stop them.
A queen?
Yeah, something like that. Something that has evolved. I think I can hear its thoughts in my head when I close my eyes.
Holy shit. A queen? Well, at least we'll die for something. Our lives will have meaning, right?
Our lives already have meaning. And I don't plan on being remembered quite just yet.
Okay, let's haul ass.
After you.
Hey, you wanted this?
Yeah, I found a drag car over in the barn. Looks like someone was doing quarter-mile runs out here. Figured if I could find the missing parts, it might just make the jump out of this canyon.
Sounds dangerous. Woman driver.
Hey!
Hey, I was just messing with you. Here, take this. I'll check around and see if I can find another way to get us out of here. Where did you say this thing was held up?
Down in the Space Center. You know it?
Hell yeah. We used to race bikes down their landing strip back in the day.
Good. Well, that's where we are headed. We get separated, you know where to find me. Godspeed.
Back at you. Watch your ass.
And why is that?
It's my duty. Turn back now or I will fire, and this time the round will be live.
I'm sorry, I must pass. Wait! That was you!
Yes, I've seen the powers you possess. You are indeed a unique species. As a hunter, I learned the value of never underestimating my quarry.
Skank! You monster!
A monster? No, I'm simply a warrior, upholding my duty and honor on my life. I don't expect you to understand. That is why I put this little play together, to keep the playing field even. I see. You use any of your powers, I push this button and your friend here will regret it. You understand.
I understand. You hurt him, and I'll make you pay.
If you defeat me, he will go free. Now let's go.
Skank! You okay, man?
Oh man, Dirt! Am I glad to see you? Let's get out of here.
Can't do it, bro. I've got to be somewhere.
Somewhere? Now? I don't understand.
And you don't need to. You should head back east, stay out of sight, and out of the way of the military. You should be safe that way.
But where are you going? Have you seen anyone else? What happened to them all?
I hooked up with Leaf a few miles away, but I lost him again. And I haven't seen anyone else. You?
Leaf? No. I better go. Thanks for your help.
Leaf! What happened?
I don't know. Someone shot me.
My God! Are you okay?
My side hurts pretty bad.
Leaf! Oh man, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I should never have left you before.
Look, forget about that now. Can you walk?
I don't know. I can try.
Here, lean on me. Come on, let's go. We have to keep going. We have to keep moving. Almost there now.
Hold it right there.
You!
You recognize me? Wait, where did you... You look strangely familiar.
I heard what happened back there at the base. You killed those people, and now you're gonna stand by while we all die, just for your little experiment. Well...
Wait. Now I recognize you. Project Angel. I thought they were all exterminated, but someone must have kept you alive. Never mind. It will be of no consequence soon. The mistakes of the past will all be rectified for the good of our nation.
You're a madman! Why stand by and let thousands die in the name of protection? Do you have any idea of right and wrong, or has the bus completely left town, General?
Jessica, this is for you.
Jessica, was that your daughter? I heard them mention her. I know you lost her, but you must try to get over it. You must try to honor her memory. Is this what Jessica would want? Do you think?
Look at this. An experimental mistake is trying to reason with me. Don't try to tell me what my daughter would want. You are nothing. You are less than nothing. You have no family, no past, and no future.
You think you can take my life away just because you freaks tortured a sick baby all those years ago? Well, you're wrong, asshole. You might be a weak, pathetic man, but I have fought for what I am today, and nothing will change that. You killed my father in cold blood, you bastard! You think that makes you any different from those that killed your daughter?
It's too late. Too late to change things now. Jessica, please forgive me.
No!
No!
Is he dead?
I think so. He shot the control panel. The door! Oh my God!
What is it?
There she is. So beautiful. So perfect.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I need to go down there. Alone.
Alone? Why? Why alone?
'Cause you need to stay here and save your strength.
I want to help you.
Then try to figure out how to release those safeties on the rocket. If I can get her to come down underneath those boosters, you kick the rockets and barbecue her.
Good luck. And thanks.
For what? All I've done is shout at you and got you shot.
You gave me hope. Something to die for. Made it beautiful to live again.
You can thank me later, friend. Keep your head up and your eyes open. Now let's do this.
You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking about why. Why create a monster to kill one? Why kill in the name of salvation? And why hate when there's no one left to love? Will you ever see people the same again?
I don't know. I always figured people will do what's best by them. Well, most of the time.
And the rest of the time?
Sometimes people follow something else. Call it their heart, their instinct, something they can't control. Whether that's overwhelming passion or attraction or twisting and consuming hatred, maybe you can't have one without the other. Maybe that is the angel and demon within us all. It makes us do the best and the worst things.
Maybe sunny days wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for the rain.
The ultimate paradox of the human condition. Why we can't ever be truly happy. Oh,
How are you feeling?
I'm getting tired now.
Me too. It's been a long day.
Yeah, a long day.
Hey, at least it's over now.
It's not over. It's just beginning.